healthy coat means you have a healthy dog. Hi, I'm Veronica with WatchMojo.com, and today we're speaking with Melanie from Shenzhen to find out more about therapeutic grooming. So what does your dog's coat have to say about his overall health?
Just on first glance, I can see if it's nourished properly, if it's in a healthy full coat, if it's been maintained at home. The home maintenance is more about making sure that you're brushing them properly and getting through to the skin and loosening up the dead undercoat. Just taking the comb even. As long as there's motion through and you can get a comb through, you should be fine. But the real grooming should be left to a professional.
What should you look for when you're choosing a groomer?
There shouldn't be a urine smell. There shouldn't be hair on the floor. There shouldn't be hair all over people. I mean, yes, I'm going to find some, but there's a difference, all in moderation. If you hear dogs squealing and barking, you're not meeting the needs like a child. You wouldn't leave a child screaming alone in a room if it was in daycare. I still don't think it's appropriate within a grooming salon.
We are now going to take a look at the first step that you usually do with a dog, which is their overall assessment.
Absolutely. With my fingers, I'm trying to feel out various things. My hand here is holding him, keeping him in place. I'm feeling his coat texture. I feel it's a little dry at the edges, but he's also a little greasy. The grease is coming right from the skin, so I'm gonna have to use something to cleanse him. I think he just needs a bath. He's a puppy, he's having a fun life, he gets touched a lot. The cuter and smaller, the more people are touching and spreading their own oils and hands into the dog. I'm also gonna feel and look into his ears. I wanna see if there's compacted hair. He has nice airflow in there. They're healthy and pink, as long as there's air circulating. I wanna clean them out and get sure there's no wax and just freshen them up. What I'm doing is a therapeutic touch. I'm going right down to the tip of his ear. And this is for trauma relaxation. So with my hands, I'm feeling down his bones, all the way down his arm, right down to his little foot. There you go. I'm gonna try to lift his foot. And if he lets me, I'm doing some little pressure work under his foot. So in here, if I have to get in here with clippers and shave, I wanna feel if there's any rocks or a piece of gum, or if it just hurts him. By doing this, he's relaxing and knowing that, oh, that doesn't hurt. I'm gonna put it back down. There you go. Now he knows I can pick up his paw, he's not gonna fall over. And once they can allow you to do this, then I can take a look inside the lips and see how his teeth are. So that's another general indicator. And they're beautiful. Look at those pearly whites. If there was any tartar buildup or redness and inflammation or bacteria, it might be more sensitive, so I'm gonna know to be careful around his mouth. It's gonna be a sensitive issue. So he has a little bit of teary eyes, and this is where, right in here, it's a little crusty. So I'm gonna use the product to saturate that and help loosen it up. There you go, it's just a little water, feels cool. This already took more than half an hour just to get him calm. Now I have to get in there with clippers and start clipping these things. Trimming his little nails, because look, woo, there's a nice little overhang here. So I'm gonna take my clip bars. Before I get going with any kind of nail trim, especially if you're doing it at home, make sure you get yourself a styptic powder, because every one of the nails on the inside has a vein, which is called the quick. And it grows fat and it recedes to a tip, just kind of like the nail does. So it's a fine line of knowing when to cut and where to trim off and when that quick begins. Going for the right angle and a firm quick. There you go, good boy. Did all your nails. His first nail trim. Ta-da! So again, before I'm gonna brush a dog or do anything, I like to take off that electrostatic charge. And it's gonna soften his skin and coat for me, so when I go and apply the brush, there's less pulling, there's no yanking, he's gonna feel a little bit more comfortable. So that's probably the best thing to do at home for home care, is buy a good conditioning spray, spritz them to protect and repel the dirt, brush them through. It doesn't have to be every day. Take 5-10 minutes and make a week and make a nice moment with your dog one-on-one and make it a bonding thing. They will learn to love it.